Lovely. Our science man, Marty Jopson, has been busy clarifying some science myths these last few weeks. This week, he's looking at lightning. Lightning.
Can it strike twice in the same place?
There you go. Yes, it can, apparently.
Strike a light. The things we think we know about lightning, but don't. Like, can you predict it? Where is it safe to be? And does lightning ever strike twice? Well, it certainly does.
First time on a golf course, a massive oak tree about 100 yards in front of us took a direct impact from a huge lightning bolt, which split it in half, burning and leaving devastation all around it. The next time I was playing with the family, in the distance were black looming clouds. Although it wasn't raining at this stage, we played a first shot. We never made the second. All I can remember was a huge explosion and being thrown into the air. Hurt myself quite badly and then ended up in hospital.
With lightning, the flow of electricity from charged clouds, millions and millions of volts, always takes the shortest route to Earth. Through tall things like this, or this, even a tree. In fact, when lightning hits a tree, the enormous heat generated boils the moisture in here, and that makes the tree explode, and it's that wooden shrapnel that'll kill you. But let's get our hands on some kit. I've come to Aberdeen's Satrosphere Science Centre with Dr. Ken Skeldon from Aberdeen University to rattle Franklin's bells, which foretells you of an impending thunderstorm. It was Benjamin Franklin who rightly concluded lightning was electrical in the mid-18th century. And I've made my own set of Franklin's bells here. Imagine this is a thundercloud. It will charge this bell up here. This bell will attract the little ringer. The ringer will ding against it, pick up a little bit of charge, and then be repelled because light charges repel. It'll bounce over here, hit this side, and discharge. I start cranking this machine up, and once it gets going, there you go. Franklin's bell's ringing. So you know a storm is coming and lightning is in the air. But where are you safe? Well, if you're stuck out in the open, your only option is embarrassment. You have to bend over like this so that your head and your heart are as low as possible. Well, they're lower than your bottom at least. And now, if lightning strikes you, it'll hit this bit, your bum, it'll go down your legs, and it'll miss all your vital organs. You'll be safe. Or you could jump in your car. And so long as you don't touch the metalwork, it will protect you from lightning. It's got nothing to do with the rubber tyres.
It's an example of a scientific myth which has got some good science in it, because rubber does stop electricity. But if you think about it, the lightning has already travelled a kilometre to get to the tyre. Yeah. It's not going to be worried about that little bit of rubber there and that little bit of rubber there.
The reason why you're safe in a car is because you're in a metal cage. And just like at the beginning, I was in a metal cage being zapped and I was safe, the car protects you from the lightning. You're best off, of course, inside an enclosed building. Welcome to my little world with an enormous great lightning generator in the sky. Obviously, tall buildings are the most vulnerable. They get struck all the time. But in the real world, lightning conductors take the current safely to Earth. The problem is that wiring and aerials and water pipes and even the telephone can act like a lightning conductor. It's probably best not to be on the phone. I hope all this stuff hasn't scared you. The chances of you being struck by lightning outdoors are 1 in 3 million. Apparently, you can feel your hair stand on end when a lightning strike is imminent, and you've got about 30 seconds to act. Assume the position, and if you can, move away from the area at the same time. It's easier said than done.
Hope that keeps you safe this winter.
Do be careful. Don't do it in a